Republican President Hakainde Hichilema has concluded his state visit here in China following a series of engagements with various leaders, including foreign investors. Centered on enhancing the Zambia-China relations that has existed for 60 years. The president held bilateral talks with Chinese President Xi Jinping. In all his meetings today, Friday, September 6, 2024, Zambia's energy crisis dominated the minutes of his events. In his first meeting, the president met the Chinese Minister of International Department, Liu Jinchao.
Now we are focusing on energy because of the drought situation, Your Excellency. That's why we went through into the two provinces to look at some of the companies that are dealing with energy. And also here, Power China. We have a good meeting with Power China, who have a history of doing work in Zambia, and would like your office and your colleagues to encourage these Chinese firms to work with us to deliver on the energy mix that we had, because we were largely dependent on hydro electricity. The drought means the water levels were down. So we want really the solar, wind, and others to help improve the energy security.
But there's one more thing that when you talk about the drought, and then which result in the shortage of energy and food.
Yes.
I think that China is the largest producer and user of the clean energy and renewable energy, and particularly solar energy,
yes,
in the world. So we can work on that as well.
Okay.
It was not just his meeting with the Chinese government where he spoke about Zambia's power deficit, but also at a meeting with the Ntang Corporation, who set up projects in Zambia aimed at providing alternative sources of energy.
We will focus on promoting the large-scale development of solar and wind power and work together to upgrade traditional hydropower and coal-fired power technologies, continuously increase investment in Zambia.
Energy is causing us a lot of problems because the energy security is national insecurity, which leads to food insecurity, leads to distortions in our economic restructuring program. If you remember, I mentioned that our focus since we took office was to restructure the economy, to get the country to run differently. So we're going through quite a lot of changes. And sometimes guys in the public sector don't like it. But my message to them is that we've been working this way for many years. It hasn't delivered. We have to work in a different way.
Zesco Limited and Ntang have signed an agreement to provide solar and wind energy, among others, to Zambian consumers.
Would like to start up with the fast-tracked one, which is solar, and in solar they are willing to bring in their money up front, and hopefully we can actually start up with the first 100 megawatts in the very near future. Some sites have been identified, but they are yet to do their own feasibility and satisfy themselves on how they are going to go.
The president has spoken, and the outcome of what has been agreed as regards resolving the energy sector is what many Zambians await to see. Darius Jonya, Diamond News, Beijing, China.